figured I'd keep this one short and sweet today. And today's question that I set out to answer was, how can I use divergent thinking and actions to develop responsible habits? Now, I know that sounds like a bit of a scapegoat to answer the question, but I'm not about to go get intoxicated at Brick Street just because it's new to me, because I feel like turning in a video of me under the influence, if you will, that might not blow over so well in most classes. Now, I forgot last time to ideate some other solutions, other ways that I could present this to you. So there are quite a few ways that I could probably find to present the solution, I mean, we're talking PowerPoint, memo, video, speech, documentary, poem, advertisement, commercial, narrative, board game, graphic design, skit, song, roadmap, comic strip, poster, interpretive dance, musical, sculpture, educational video game. I mean, the list goes on. Nonetheless, I do think a few of these ideas, a lot of these ideas have a decent amount of merit to them. But, well, this is me we're talking about, so of course I went the video documentary route. Yeah, no, I know you guys are professional. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. Regardless, let me get to the point with this. Basically, college was a massive culture shock for me, and I'm assuming a lot of other people as well. Now, I got my stuff done at home. I wasn't a slacker. I did my chores. I did everything. I helped around the house. But only having myself to rely on, and only having myself to remind myself of things is an entirely different animal than having my parents around to, keep me on track and remind me to take care of myself. I mean, every morning, I'm the one making the coffee. Every afternoon, I'm the one getting myself lunch and dinner. I mean, there's no coming home from a long day of classes to a nice home-cooked meal anymore. That doesn't happen. There's no one around to help me do the dishes. There's no one around to remind me when I need to do the laundry, when to go to church, and so on. This is complete and total independence, and that is a concept that we don't truly understand until we are separated from our families. Now, this is where divergent thinking comes into play. You see, we're past the point where we as kids only do things that bring us pleasure. I can no longer sit around all day and play video games and expect not to be very behind, very hungry, and very overwhelmed. Life can no longer rely solely on pleasure, but instead relies on getting stuff done and making time to fit in that leisure and pleasure. Now, in order to do this, I have to completely change and divert, if you will, my mindset, and begin to start thinking less about what I want to do and more on what I need to do in order to reward myself with that thing that I want to do. Now, this type of divergent thinking and action is something that will take some getting used to, but it's part of growing up. And frankly, it's time to accept the fact that growing up is something that is finally happening. And instead of running from it, embrace it. But also doing laundry sucks. Like, it sucks. Not gonna lie.